Hey, what's up guys? JC here with a bit of a channel update. I like making these videos because, well, I enjoy interacting with you guys, but I really like your feedback. So if there's anything you like that I've been doing, let me know. If there's anything you don't like, let me know. I will be mostly talking about upcoming playlists, which is going to be D-Shot ESCs as well as Raceflight, and some other things. But first, let me go ahead and knock out some of you noticed the new intro, so huge thanks to Tony Montana for making that. You guys have liked it. I love it. It's awesome, so thank you very much. Some of you have noticed that I've been making videos left and right, and what's up with that? Because I just told you not too long ago that I can't make videos every day or even every other day, but lately I've been making 5 a day. That's only because my semester of college ended last week, and I have another like 17 days until I go back. So I will be cranking these videos out. Matter of fact, I haven't gone outside in 4 days. I swear to God. Now I take that back. Yesterday I checked my mail. Other than that, I have not been outside in 4 days. I've been right here making videos. Speaking of, I brought back the Tyranna series playlist if you haven't seen that yet, and it's even better than before. All 20 videos. I made that whole thing in a matter of 3 or 4 days. Then I did the flight controller, how to compare different receivers and power them and do this and that. That was a huge pain in the ass as far as the receivers, because it was practically me making the same exact video with only a couple differences like 30 times. I hated it. It was so boring. But it's back, and you guys wanted it, so there you go. So moving on, what is coming up next? Well, you may have noticed the repairs playlist. That's another playlist I did not have on the old channel, and I think that is going to be a good one because, well, for one, I really enjoy it. Two, it saves us a lot of money. Like, you wouldn't believe how much money I save by repairing everything. And so far, I show you how to replace a diode on your flight controller if you're not getting power through the USB, how to bring any fried FreeSky receiver back to life by basically by skipping over the voltage regulator, repairing video transmitters and this and that, SMA connectors and JST connectors. I'll be adding more and more to that playlist over time, don't worry, because like I said, repairs are awesome. Now the next playlist I'm going to be working the hardest on right now is the Betaflight playlist, everything from flashing firmware all the way to using the black box logger, everything. And I know a lot of you guys know how to do the majority of stuff, but the thing is, I like making even the most simple videos because that's how guys that are brand new into this hobby, they have to learn, they have to start somewhere. So I want to make videos for everybody, no matter if it's day one for you or if you've been around for 5 years. Now, as far as Raceflight, I will be making a Raceflight playlist, and I have been using Raceflight. I can't say if it's good or not. I don't want to say what I'm thinking right now because I haven't used it long enough. It wouldn't be fair. So what I will say is I'm going to delve deeper into it, and that way I'm going to compare Raceflight head to head with Betaflight, because Betaflight was more performance oriented compared to CleanFlight, but Raceflight, they seem to be even more performance oriented. Now with Betaflight, you lost some features that CleanFlight had because they didn't care so much about all the other stuff. Like at first, Betaflight didn't have anything GPS related. Now they do. You know, they're bringing more in. But Raceflight, you can say goodbye to all the fancy features. Like, you were just going to get performance, and that's all I can tell you right now because I don't want to say whether I like it or don't like it yet until I get a even better grasp on it. Now, I have purchased the Raceflight Revolt F4 flight controller for $39 from getfpv.com. I also purchased the Flip 32 F4 for $17, I think. Either way, both of those will be here soon, and not only am I going to compare Betaflight and Raceflight head to head, but also want to compare the Revolt for $39 versus the Flip 32 F4 for $17, because from what I see, they're practically the same. So if you're going to get the same thing either way for $17, you might as well get the Flip 32, but we'll find out. I don't want to say which one's better because they're not even in the mail yet. But like I said, I will be making other Raceflight videos how to do everything with Raceflight, just like I'm doing with Betaflight. Now, as far as D-Shot ESCs, you guys have been begging me to make D-Shot videos. What I'm going to say is, I will make the D-Shot videos, but not yet, not now, because it's not. I don't want to say it's not ready, because it is ready. I've been using them; they do work great, but it's not finalized. And for you to be able to use D-Shot right now, it's not like multi-shot ESCs where you just buy the ESCs, put it on your multi-rotor, and then click multi-shot in the drop-down box, and everything's good to go. It's not like that. Now, before you could even buy D-Shot ESCs, just know that your multi-shot ESCs, not all of them, but the majority, you can convert to D-Shot. This is going to require removing a cap, also finding the firmware for your ESC, and you can't just use the BL Heli Suite drop-down box and pick firmware. You actually have to go to another source and find the firmware, download it, flash the firmware, make sure you remove the cap. You have to have Betaflight 3.1, and you have to get that from another source, and it's a huge headache. But I will explain D-Shot ESCs to you like in a very summed up explanation. There's D-Shot 150, 300, and 600. 600 is the fastest. Now, one-shot 42 was 3 times faster than one-shot 125. Then multi-shot was 10 times faster. D-Shot 600, the fastest, isn't any faster than multi-shot. Matter of fact, it's 1 microsecond slower. Now, the benefit you get is it's a digital signal, hence the D-Shot, versus an analog signal of all the one-shot ESCs. What this means is, theoretically, your signal will be more stable, as well as you don't get the harmful voltage spikes from the analog ESCs. But as far as speed, it's the same speed as multi-shot. Now, the performance might be more reliable because of that digital signal, but the reason I'm not making those videos is because I could spend a week making all these D-Shot videos showing you how to do everything, which is a pain in the ass right now. But once everything is finalized, then like I would assume the next version of Betaflight, it's just gonna be there and work. Same with the BL Heli Suite. You'll then see the D-Shot firmware in there. You can buy the D-Shot ESCs with the cap already removed and some firmware on it. But if that happens 2 weeks from now, and I spend a week making those videos, you guys know anytime my videos become outdated, I delete them and I redo them. I don't want to spend a week making these videos just to have to do them all over again. It could be 2 weeks from now, it could be 3 weeks from now, it could be a month, who knows, but it's going to be soon. Once everything is finalized, yes, I will make all the D-Shot videos you want. And that's going to do it for this one, guys. I have an entire list of videos that I want to make, and I'm trying to prioritize them to the most important ones that you guys want to see the most. But if you let me know in the comment box below what you want to see next, that will help me prioritize these, and you will get the videos that you want to see first instead of, towards the end of the list. So that does it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.